On the road again. Right, there's a sign there, Marriotts Way, guys. That's what used to go on Marriotts Way, whether you want to freeze frame that, guys. The old steam trains going back a bit. Lovely. Right, we're going up there. Lovely jubbly. Let's get going. On the road again. Right, this is day 2. It's quite fresh this morning. They've predicted all that warm weather, and it is a little squirrel in the tree there. Here he goes. They've predicted all that warm weather. Marriotts Way beyond this point. Badgers activity. There's lots of badgers on Marriotts Way. Perhaps these are live nests up here. I don't know what they call them. Sets? Yeah, they're sets, aren't they? Badger sets. Just gone past 2 there. I don't think they was live. All the signs saying they're live, but I don't think so. And it's a lovely fresh morning. Nice to be on the road again. You good, Carl? So we would have done just over 20 miles on Marriotts Way. Hope that wind's not too. Lovely open fields here, look. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a lovely nice camp that was. Out into the fresh air again, light. We have light. A bit dark in them woods, but pretty cool. Right, so I'll come back to you when we get to the next spot. Find a new camp for our second night of adventure. Try and find a shop as well, find some beer. Do you know what station this is? Reefham. Huh? Reefham. Reefham. It's quite nice. Looks like they've made it into a restaurant or something. The old platforms here. Right, onwards and upwards. How are we doing, Carl?
I'm good. Jelly legged.
Nearly done it, haven't we?
Not far.
I think we've got about a mile to go from the 27 miles. You got these steel structures. I don't know whether they're artist structures. Every mile you've got these on the Marriotts Way, guys. You can see that one there. That's a 26 miler. So we've got 1 more mile to go. Don't know whether that's the Marriotts or what's that. Don't know what that is. It's like the coast there. I ain't got a clue what that is. But yeah, you get these steel structures every mile. Norfolk, Nigel Barnes, artist blacksmith. So he's done all these sculptures, which are very nice. They're all different designs, made out of the old railway girders that used to be here. They've used them for structures every mile. We've got Aylsham up there, which is the end of the Marriotts Way. We'll have a look up there and have a celebration drink in a pub, I think. Sound good, Carl?
Yeah, mate.
And then we've got another 27, 28 miles to go back home. Lovely jubbly. Right, see you later, guys. Here we go, we've reached the end. Welcome to Marriotts Way. This is the start, Aylsham end. Here we are, guys, up here, Aylsham. We've come all the way from here, from Norwich, which is about 27 miles. Lovely jubbly. That's the end of Marriotts Way there. Going to Aylsham, find a pub. That's the first girder marker. 0 mile. We done it, dude?
We've done it.
That's Marriotts Way, done and dusted. Another one off the list.
Headers Way, hopefully next time.
Headers Way, then coast to coast, then Norfolk coast up path, and that's the start, which leads all the way to Norwich. 27, 28 miles away. We've got that to do, in the next 24 hours. Back at you in a bit, guys. Be lucky. Well guys, this is Aylsham, Burr Valley Railway. Narrow gauge, goes all the way to Wroxham. Pretty little place. I believe it's steam trains that run on here. Be nice in the summer. Lovely jabbly. Just noticed up there's a World War II bunker. Blimey. Must have been guarding the railway when this was in use, before it was converted to narrow gauge. Right, we're going to have a look in those sheds. Tiny little carriages. Very nice. Be nice to go for a little joyride on these up to Wroxham. Have a look at the sheds. Workshop open. Come and have a look round. Interesting. An old steam shed. Still in progress, still working. Right, that's Aylsham, done and dusted. The Burr Valley Railway. We've just gone into Tesco.
Got our tins.
Got a few cans for tonight. And here we go. This is the start of the Marriotts Way from Aylsham end, and we're going to crack on. We're going to do a few miles today, try and get at least halfway home before we set up camp, and we'll catch you later on, guys. Stay safe. What's you guys, back at you. We're about another 2 hours in to our ride up Marriotts Way, heading towards back home. I think we've done 15 miles or so, looking for our second camp. This is a 2 camp session. We found this another nice glade on the end of a field. I think that's got I don't know, maize in there or something. That's Marriotts Way down there. You see that down there in that gully, guys? Right down there. Lovely jubbly. That's Marriotts Way going down there. We've come from that direction. We're heading this way towards Norwich, up that way there. We've climbed this bloody hill. Oh, that was a struggle getting our bikes up here because we found this lovely spot. We've got fields over there, arable fields. We can't get in there. We found another little forest glade. Absolutely lovely. Got arable fields over there, over the back as well. You got this natural woodland here, and there's an actual coppice at the back, a plantation. I'll just walk you through, guys. I'll just turn that camera around. Yeah, so we found a nice spot. I'll just walk you through this. This is a woodland, a natural woodland this is. Got dappling sunshine coming through, which is lovely. I don't know what time it is. We're a bit earlier getting in the camp tonight than we did last night, so we'll be able to chill out a bit more. We've got nice arable crop fields in there. So this is a natural woodland here, got some massive oaks here, big old chunky oak there, and we've gone there in them woods. It's a bit of a plantation, guys. So to show you the setup. The 2 tarps are set up, you can barely see them. So Marriotts Way is way back there. This is all countryside all around us, and just glancing through this wood, you wouldn't think we were in there. So we tucked ourselves way out the way. I think we've got a cornfield over there, lovely jubbly. And we'll walk into this. This is a managed forest, though it's probably not been looked at for a long, long time. It's all manicured trees in here. As you can see, guys, it's all avenues of trees. It's all manicured, but I don't think it's been managed at all. I think it's been abandoned. We come round here into camp. Here we go. We'll call this camp Twin Peaks for that bloody hill we had to get up. My bivvy set up there, usual setup for me with the tarp. Here's Carl in there. What's your Carl? He's gone. He's away. Bit dark in there again.
Mine's low.
Come in with you.
I've gone on the low bed time.
He's on the low swinger tonight. He's got a tent configuration with his tart. Not too bad. Looks cosy in there, doesn't he? He's got his magic carpet on the floor.
So I can do me Aladdin.
Lovely jubbly, so hopefully he'll fly away in the night. One bike over there, another bike over there, which I'll strap to the tree with my chain. Here's my little setup. It's a similar setup that I used at Camp Christine. I've made a ridge line with a pole. This pole is going through the tarp, over the top of the ridge line to give me a lift. It's also pushing out the back of the tarp as well. And that's my little camp bedding there, lovely jubbly. Sleeping bag, usual blah de blah blah de blah. We're going to have have a fire here. We're going to have a little pit there a bit later on tonight. We're going to have some supper, probably mashed potatoes, cheesy mashed potatoes and burgers, which will be lovely. Yeah, it's a lovely spot. Absolutely beautiful spot. We've got about another 10 miles before we go home in the morning, so we'll have a nice full breakfast in the morning. You can see the avenue of trees. So it was managed, but I don't think it's been touched for donkey's yonks. Yeah, we'll have a nice breakfast in the morning, and we've got about a 10-mile run home. Carl is absolutely knackered, his legs have gone.
Broken.
Your legs gone, mate?
Broken.
Eh?
I'm broken.
He's broken. Mine's just saying that. We've done about probably close to 50 miles in 24 hours, so we've not eaten much today, only what we had breakfast. What did we have for breakfast? Sausage sandwich. So that's all we've eaten today. We need to get more food down to us than that, even get some snack bars to eat on the way. Just keep the energy up, because it is bloody zapping, I tell you, on a bike. And you got 15 kilo of stuff, either around your back and on the back as well. So it does zap your energy a little bit, just turn you around. Good, lovely, it's a lovely sight this, isn't it? Got plenty of sun coming in, so it's nice dry woodland, as the other one was damp, because the sun couldn't get in there. This one the sun can get in, so there's loads of ground dry wood, which is lovely. So we haven't just got to go for standing, even though there is quite a bit of standing around, quite a bit of dead standing around here. We've had a look around here as well, make sure there's no widow makers anywhere. What I mean by that, guys, you don't want to camp or bivvy up or put your tarp up anywhere near a tree that looks a bit iffy, that looks dead, because you might get a bit of wind in the night and bing bang bang, it'll land on your bunts. You don't want that to happen, so keep an eye out for those widow makers. But got a lovely field, open field over there behind us. Might see some deer in here, hopefully. Though I did see a couple of scrapes, deer scrapes coming through, so I think deer getting here. But anyway, we'll get sorted, we'll get everything laid out, we'll start getting dinner on. We'll have a cup of tea to start with. Kettle's on, mother! Get that bleeding kettle on.
That's what that noise was.
Was it? Alright. A clinkety clink. Kept hearing a funny noise on his bike and he thought his wheels were falling off. Get the kettle on, mother. Right, here you go, guys. Thanks for joining me. And we'll come back at you later. Bit of a long video, but I know one or two of you like the long videos, because I do tend to ramble on a little bit. But nice little setup. That'll do. It's a bit shabby, but it'll do. It's difficult when you've got trees at different angles. You have to get in as good as you can, especially when there's two of you. You want to try and get yourselves facing each other. It's a bit awkward to do that. but we've managed to get some sort of camp in order. So we'll call this one Camp Twin Peaks. That bleeding hill we had to get up with the 2 bikes. Jesus Christ, was that a struggle or what? Broke my bleeding back and cars. So we'll call this Twin Peaks. What do we call it? The first one we stayed at, that was the Tawny camp, Tawny Owl, because the owl was going all bleeding night, that little baby owl screaming for limp mice off his mother. So that was screaming all night, that owl. So we'll call that Tawny camp. This one is Twin Peaks. I like to name the camps, especially when you diarise your adventures. Right, stop rambling, Steve. Let's get the bleeding kettle on. Let's have a cup of tea, because I'm bloody gagging. And we're going to have a nice chill out now. I don't know what time is it? It's a lot earlier than yesterday when we set camp up, I'm sure it is. I can't think what time we left Aylsham. Must have been 2 hours ago. It was, what was it, 11 o'clock then, wasn't it? So it's probably about 2 o'clock, I reckon. Yeah, sun's quite high. Yeah, I'd say that's about 2 o'clock. It's at the highest point at the moment, the sun. So we've got to be looking at 2 o'clock, I should think. So, a lovely job. So today we can have a nice chill out. Unlike yesterday where it was a rush, because we came out at 3 o'clock yesterday. And it was a bit of a rush to get the camp ready and set up before dark. But we've got plenty of time tonight. Lovely jubbly. I did enjoy that bed. Love that bed. Absolutely love it. So it's light as a feather and it's really comfy. For my poor old back, but it is bloody sore with that, carrying that bloody sack on there. That backpack on my bloody back on a bike. Right, hope you're all good, guys. Hope you're enjoying the video. Out on our adventures. That sun is bright today. I mean, wow, look at that. Coming straight through those trees, straight up, man. Yes, so let me know what your channel's down below. I'll go and have a look, guys. Obviously, if you've got some nice content that I enjoy, I'll give you a subscribe. I hope you do back to me if you like it. If you don't like it, let me know why. Yes, I do ramble. Yes, I talk a lot of cock sometimes, but I've been wild camping for a long, long time, and it's my way. At the end of the day, you know, we're all learning, aren't we? We really are. They've got a load of butterflies on the side of a tree here. I think they're sucking the sap out of the tree. There's 4 different varieties on there. Look. See them all?
Yeah.
I think they're sucking the sweet sap out the tree. I'm sure they are. Just have a look at these butterflies here, guys. Bear with me. Look at these butterflies here. I think they must be sucking the sap out the tree. They're doing something. Oh, there's bees here as well. Oh, don't say that's a wasp nest behind me, for God's sake. Are those bees there? Is there a wasp nest in there? I don't know what that is. There's a butterfly there. There's about 4 of them on the one little post just. Is that bloody hornets? I've only going to put a bivvy up right behind a bloody hornet's nest by the look of it. They're either making one or I don't think they're in there yet. They're sucking something out of this tree. It's probably the sweet sap. It's not a birch tree. I don't know. They're definitely feeding on something in that tree. Look, see in there? The wasps in there. There's a couple of wasps stuck in there. That little knot. So they're munching on something. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas below? It's probably the sweet sap from the tree, isn't it? We just spent an hour sunbathing because it's a bit cool in here. Obviously we're out in the sun. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so the sun's at its hottest. And we climbed out there into that wheat field. Is it barley? Wheat, I think, yeah. Sat in the sun out there, and it was really warm when we had come in because it's that warm out there. We stood it for an hour or so, but it's really hot out there. That's the beauty about forests. When it's really hot outside, it's nice and cool in the forest, which is cracking. Lovely, massive, big field, and we're here in the forest. Lovely job, mate. Some mushrooms out there as well, but I'm not going to bother with mushrooms today. We're just going to have burger and mashed potato with cheese. Lovely dappled sunlight, absolutely beautiful. Whoops, just went straight down a rabbit hole. Simple tarp set up there, guys, as you can see, ridge line, tree to tree, over the top, peg down at the back, and I've set it up with the wings kind of thing, the wing coming down here, wing coming down the other side, cut the breeze out as well, and the ridge line, it's got a stick running across it, because that just gives a bit more room inside. As you can see, it lifts the front up, so you've got a nice canopy on the front, lovely jump line. It goes to the back, over the ridge line, and pushes the back out, so it's lifted all that back part up, so there's loads of space at the back as well, just by putting a branch over the ridge line and just tie it to the front of the tarp there. I've got it lashed down as well, but there's no need to have it lashed down, that'll hold on as it is, as long as it's lashed onto the corner of the tarp there, to the tie-in. There you go. It's my setup for tonight. Loads of butterflies everywhere. Hundreds of them. Really lovely. So it's really cool in here. It's about 10 degrees lower, probably more, in this forest than it is out there in that sunshine. But we'll start gathering some wood because it's knocking on now. We need to get some dinner on because we're both starving. Even though these trees are blooming at the top up there, down the bottom there, these pieces, these are all what we call dead standing, guys. They'll burn a tree. You're not harming the tree because the all the growth is up there in the canopy. Nice dry wood.
I've heard that prayers can move a mountain. I've seen love fix a broken man. I hope that sorrow can teach a better heart to forgive the ones they need. I'm not a preacher, I'm not a saint. I don't have money, power, or fame, and I don't want it, I don't need it to spread these words across the land. I've heard that change is on its way. I've seen faith, I've seen grace. I hope the devil can take that evil and bury it in a permanent grave. I know these lives aren't always easy. Pain lies in the road, but I know love will find a way to bring us light in darker days. Ooh. make this world a better place. It won't be perfect, but she'll know love, and she'll find light in darker days.
It's a meal on its own, isn't it? Burger. Almost. About 5 hours before sunset. Drinking Life and Death. Vocation Life and Death IPA. It's alright. Not the best I've tasted.
No, let's pack it like that because then I can turn and...
Watch you guys, just having a bit of catty shooting with my, that's my natural made catty, a natural way, over the top. Got a tin can down there, see if I can hit this for you. Right, if you just face the can, see if we'll hit it, Carl. Whoa! Straight through. Let's have a look. Straight through the can, through the other side. I've just set Carl a challenge to light his own fire, start it from start to finish. He's going to have a go. He hasn't done much bushcrafting, so we'll see if he's learnt anything off me. See how he does with this. We've got there's a railway station about 2-3 miles down the road, and they've got a bike rally there tonight. You can hear those bikes in the background. Loads of hundreds and hundreds of bikers go there every Friday night apparently. It sounds a good do. Be nice to have a roam up there and see what it's all about. But we'll stay in the camp tonight, I think. And I've just tried to do an upload on my Can't Vapor TV channel, my big channel. Tried to do a review and get it uploaded, but I'm not sure. I haven't got proper 4G out here. I've only got 1 bar, so probably won't upload. But here we go. Here's Carl having a go.
I've heard that prayers could move a mountain. I've seen love fix a broken man. I hope that sorrow can teach a bitter heart to forgive the ones they need. I'm not a preacher, I'm not a saint. I don't have money, power, or fame, and I don't want it, I don't need it to spread these words across the land.
Lovely job. Well done, mate. Pack it round, mate. Can't beat a fire to warm the spirits. Just all we look at. We'll have a look at it. Get this player in a bit. Nice proper bushcraft walk-camp.
I've heard that change is on its way.
6.4 strength and all.
I've seen faith, I've seen grace. I hope the devil can take that evil
There's my career bike tucked away.
and bury it
Think about another hour or so
in a
left.
permanent grave.
Charlie.
I know these lies aren't always easy.
I've got an animal track there, where that field is over there. There's a deer track running down the fence side, our side, so I'll probably get a few visitors in the night. Probably get a few muntjac barking, or wolves screaming. Wolves. Fuck, what am I on about wolves? Foxes. I say that every bloody week. Foxes screaming in the night. That's all good fun. I say in the middle of the night, if you're really quiet, down on Marriotts Way there, where the old railway used to be, the steam railway, if you're really quiet, around about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, you can hear the steam trains chugging away along that path where they used to be. All very spooky. I'm a bit slurry, I've had a few cans, but hey ho, we're here to have fun, why not? I don't drink that very often. But lovely jubbly. Is that going? That looks like it's fucking going out. Is it going to go?
I don't know. Just going to let it do its own thing.
Lovely, he'll get it going. He's done well here actually. Yeah, that coffee was lovely. Fresh ground coffee, coffee beans. I think it was a... can't remember the blend now. It was Colombian. Colombian latte blend, I think. But it was delicious. We'll have some of that in the morning. I'll show you my coffee grinder. Actually, I'll show you now, but I'll show you them in action tomorrow. This is my coffee pot. Lovely. Can't remember how much that was now. It's about £6, £7. It's insulated. It's double layered inside. It's got a bit mucky because it's got coffee on there. We've done coffee. It's insulated inside there. It takes about 2-3 cups. And you throw your coffee in there. Your ground coffee beans once you've done them. Fucking hell, I'm slurring. Your ground coffee beans in there once you've ground them down. Put boiling hot water in there. Obviously make sure everything's hot before you do that. Warm everything up, all the bits, and just rest that on top like that. Just leave it on the stove, nice and low, 20 minutes for it to brew up. Squeeze down, get all those grinded coffee beans to the bottom, pour it away. Lovely jubbly. This is a coffee grinder. This was cheap as chips as well. You know me guys, cheap as chips. Everything's cheap as chips. I don't buy iron gear at all. One thing, I can't afford it, and the other thing, I'd never... I don't know, some people pay 200 quid for a sleeping bag. I'd never do that. But anyway, that's my coffee grinder. Comes in a kit like that. That comes off, that's the handle. That's a coffee grinder. You take off the top there. You put your coffee beans inside there, right? Your fresh coffee beans. Make sure they're fresh, guys. Look at the dates on them. And you lock on the top, locks on there, and you grind away like that. Still a few more, still a bit of coffee in there. You grind away like that. Grind. Takes a bit of time. It's not like an electric one, but it's an outdoor one, guys. And once that's done, you take the bottom section off. I could take the bottom section off, and you'll have all your coffee in there. Lovely jubbly. And with your percolator, you take off the top there. You pour all your ground down coffee into the bottom of there. Pour in your boiling water. Make sure your coffee pot's hot before you do this, and this is warmed up as well. You rest that on top of there. Put it on a low heat on your campfire or whatever, and after about 10-15 minutes of brewing those fresh coffee beans, just filter out the coffee by pressing them down there like that, and pour it away into your cups. And that's my outdoor coffee kit, which is lovely jubbly. So it's all foraged down, nice and light. The actual coffee pot is quite hot, quite heavy, because it's a double lined one, insulated one, but that'll go on the campfire lovely as well. Pucker, that comes off there, by the side of there you go, inside the box, bing bang bang. If you want fresh coffee on the go, there you go, That's another way to do it. Lovely jubbly. Or you can get those paper filter cups, can't you? And just put them on top of there. You know, the paper filter things. Put them on top of your cooks or whatever. Just pour the hot water over the top. But it's better doing it with a filtration system like that. It brews a little better. Plus you can stick that on your campfire, can't you? Keep it nice and... Is that fire going out?
Still going. Just.
He's struggling. He's struggling. Carl, he's struggling. Mind there's
Flames.
There's embers here, but there's no flame at the moment. Just give it a bit of a blow, dude. Here we go. He's got flames now. Here we go. She's going. Lovely jubbly. What a lovely evening. Got the pigeons tooting in the background. No doubt we'll have the owls having a go once it gets dark. No doubt the deers will come in barking, because there is a deer track just behind me. But it's a lovely evening. There's no wind at all. The sun's starting to settle now. It's alright, I'm looking over the camera there at Carl with his fire. Is he going to get it going? Excuse me guys, I don't mean to laugh, but he'll get there, he'll get there. He's doing a good job.
You got a can of petrol?
A can of petrol. He'll go, he'll go. All of a sudden it'll combust and go. You got embers in there.
Very damp wood.
A lovely jubbly. What am I doing? I've drunk all my beer. I've drunk my coffee. Might go up to the railway station and have another beer in a minute. Lovely jubbly. We're having a good time. That's all that counts, guys. Having a good time, chilling out. Right, this is going to be a long video, I think, this week. Mind you, I haven't put one up for a few. I did a review, didn't I? A few last week. The Shason kit, that one. Lovely piece of kit, lovely kit. Couple of nice pots, nice little coffee pot there. Nice little cooking, whoa. Nice little cooking pot there. All comes in a mesh bag. I think it was less than bloody 17 quid. With a stove as well. Pucker, absolutely pucker. Do you like me cookser? I'm going to make another one. I saw some guys felling some trees down at my lake the other day, and I went up to them and I said, can you chop me a few pieces off that, I think it was an elm. Was it an elm or a beech? Anyway, they chopped me off a couple of nice slabs and slit them down the middle so I can make some pots out of it. I want to make a bigger cookser. That's just a small one. It looks big on there, but it's quite small. But so I want to make a bigger one of those, which is lovely. But we haven't had a chance to do any carving this week because it's a bit in and out, stealth camping. So we haven't brought all the gear that we usually bring. But we've had a good time, haven't we, mate? Yeah. Oh, it's going. That fire's going now, isn't it? That's cracking. Going on now. I'll just turn the camera around, guys. Bear with, bear with. Are we rolling? Camera's rolling. Action. Yeah, we're rolling. There we go. There you go, Carl. You got that going? That's going a treat. You look like a little dwarf over there.
Can't see me. I mean,
He's got that much camouflage gear on. I can't see him. He's got a nice setup, actually. That's that big 4x4
4x4 DD tarp.
Big old cut tarp, that is. Massive. Immersive. Could get 6 people inside there.
I'm a big lad there.
Big lad. What a lovely night. No wind at all. It's supposed to be quite hot tomorrow. Be nice to sit in that field over there, in that, what is it, wheat? You say it was?
Barley.
A barley field, yeah, sorry. Really enjoying this camp, it's lovely. It's been a bit of a struggle with the bikes. It's quite hard work.
Yeah.
When you're stealth camping, it's alright when you're hiking with it on your back, because you can get into these places with no problem. But when you've got a bike, you got to think, you've got to get your bike in there as well, which can be a problem sometimes. Can be a major problem, but we've managed. We found a couple of sites. I don't think I've seen any YouTube videos on the Marriotts Way wild camping because it's a pain in the arse to find anywhere, but we've managed it. We've done what, 40-50 miles. We've managed to find a couple of sites. We've done the full trek of Marriotts Way from Norwich to Aylsham, and it's been lovely. Absolutely pucker. But yeah, it is a problem to find sites. But if you look hard enough, you'll find them. I think we're about a half hour off sunset now. Well, the sunset is just starting to get dark now. Sat round the campfire, it's just starting to burn down now. We've had a lovely evening. We've had a few beers, had a lovely chat. It's been smashing. 2 minutes ago, 2 deer just ran through the camp. Just over there, just behind us there. I've never seen no roe deer in Norfolk. It's usually all munkjack. And 2 of them, 2 roe deer just run straight through the camp. They were galloping. I don't think they were scared of us. They was galloping right from over there, come straight through. But that was a lovely sight to see. Beautiful. So we'll probably hear a few of those in the night because there's a track just behind my tarp here, a well-used track. So I think they come through there overnight. But yeah, all the time that I've been in Norfolk, I've been here 12 years, never seen a roe deer. They've all been munkjack, and 2 of them just gallop through, 2 big beasts as well. Lovely sight, absolutely lovely. Right, we'll be getting ready for bed soon, guys. Turn your whiz round there, lovely jubbly. Sun's gone now, starting to get dark. The blackbirds are singing their evening chorus as usual. No doubt we'll have the howls hooting later on. If there's any munkjack about or deer, we'll have them barking later. I've not seen no fox yet. No doubt we'll hear 1 or 2 of them in the night. But lovely. I've blown my air mattress up tonight, so that'll be a bit of extra comfort on top of my bed as well, which will be lovely. I've had 4 cans of beer, so just had a nice ground coffee, so it's soaping me up a little bit. I'm not used to drinking at all, so I'm a bit light-headed, but hey ho, got to be done, innit? Got to be done. But yeah, it's lovely, absolutely beautiful evening. I'm getting loads of messages dropped down. Cracking evening, innit, Carl?
Lovely.
Have a good time?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Been a nice night, innit?
Yeah, awesome.
Lovely camp this is. This is a type of place that I'd like to build a permanent camp on, but it's a bit too close to Marriotts Way to do that. But I think you might get away with it up here, I don't know. But you don't want to spend all that time building a permanent camp, do you? A nice log cabin. I need to find that someone finds it and wrecks it. You need private land really, don't you? Nice farmer's permission or something to do that. It's a bit dark over there. Where are we? Just had another message drop down. Can't read it because I ain't got my glasses on. That fire's just burning down now, which is nice, like. Just be in time for us to get tucked up in bed. We'll have a nice full English breakfast in the morning. It's our last night tonight, and this 2-night trek. It's been lovely, absolutely lovely.
Poor old me's got good work.
Yeah. I've got a job as well, but it's only part-time. Semi-retired as such. But lovely, yeah, really enjoyed it. So next time it'll be out on our kayaks, out on the River Wensum hopefully. That'll really looking forward to that. But we may have another day on the river before we do that. Just give them another trial. But they worked well last time, didn't they, both of them? Yeah. But that sun's starting, light's dropping dramatically. You can see there through that dark forest, guys, start to drop. Here's Carly Warley. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, those deer, they, I don't know if you can see, they ran through here, Round the back of Carl's bivvy, no more than a couple of feet away from us, and ran through down there. So we'll probably see them again later on tonight. Oh, it's a bit dark now. Don't know why it's lighter that way. Strange. And my arm's aching a bit. Oh yeah, lovely. No wind at all. It's supposed to be quite warm tomorrow, so I may have a sunbathe in that. Is it barley field behind me? That barley crop field behind me, arable land. May have a sunbathe there before we go tomorrow. After a big full breakfast. What we got tomorrow? Black pudding, caramelised sausages, eggs, bacon, crusty bread. May have a bit of fried bread. Or a bit of toast. I can do toast on the griddle, on the campfire. That'd be nice. Can you see me there? Alright, hope you can. But yeah, it's my setup there, guys, for tonight. Lovely jubbly. Be nice and cosy in there. It was lovely and warm last night. Having a lovely kip last night. I think we had at least 6 hours sleep last night. Carl's got his red light on there, look. Whore of the woods. With his red light.
Postcode is Wood 1, Tree 5.
Wood 1, Suck 2. Yeah, we've had a laugh tonight. Been lovely. It's so peaceful. You really zone into nature. You really do, being in the woods like this. Everything just calms down. All that white noise of home, all the media, it's all gone. But we'll be back there tomorrow with all that white noise, all the craziness of life. Highly recommend getting out in the woods like this, guys. Don't take a lot of money, you know, I've proved it. You know, I do everything on a budget, unlike some people. Everything on the budget with LNT detectorist. We're not here to sell stuff, guys. We're here just to show you how cheap it can be done and how enjoyable it can be. Highly recommend it, especially if you're feeling stressed. I've had a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, depression, and this really helps. Reboots the system, ready for the next few weeks, being in the mix. Bloody hell, I think if I had 10 cans of beer, I would have drunk them all tonight. I'm in one of those moods. Very rare I get in that mood for drinking. I haven't drunk for a long time. Used to drink quite a bit when I was younger. Usual Friday, Saturday night shit, you know what I mean? Nightclubs and all that. But I haven't done that for a long time. That fire's really dying now. See that? It's nearly done its business for tonight. We'll stoke that up in the morning, get it ready for breakfast. A cup of nice fresh coffee. Lovely. Right, unless anything else happens during the night, I think we might have a few happenings during the night with animals, because it seems to be a well-trodden path for wild creatures through here. There's a few trails going through this wood. Deer, foxes, whatever.
Werewolves.
So, yeah, werewolves. I can hear all the crows going to roost above my head. Yeah, Christ, darn them squawking all night above us. Can you hear them all? Thousands of crows going to roost over our heads. Bloody hell, that's a cacophony of sound, that is. Usually they go to dense woodland to roost for the night, the crows. Crows or ravens, I think it's crows. Bloody hell, there's hundreds of them. Here they come, they're all passing overhead now. Don't settle in our woods, for God's sake. Can you hear them? There's thousands of them. Have they flown past or have they settled somewhere? Bloody hell. Cool, that's a weird sound. No, they've all flown over.
Sure.
They're going to another forest somewhere. They all seem to have their special spots, these crows. What they're called, rookeries? Is it rookeries?
Yeah.
Parliaments? Is it parliaments? I don't know. Is it a parliament of crows? Where they roost for the night? Something like that. I think rookeries for rooks, isn't it? I think parliaments is crows. Put a comment down below if I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong. They've all gone now. God, that was loads of them went over then. Right, yeah, so unless anything else happens in the night, exciting. Unless we get raped by a bear, get our legs bitten off by a wolf, get our eyes gouged out by a fox. All good fun. Love it. Absolutely love it. Unless anything happens, guys, we'll see you bright and early in the morning. Hope you'll join us in the morning. We'll have a nice cup of coffee. Hope you're all enjoying the video. Put your comments down below. I do ramble on a bit. They're long videos, but hey ho. As I said before, it's not only for you guys that I do this, because I know a lot of you love it out there, these long videos. It's for my own library of life, where I can look back, or my children can look back, or my grandchildren can look back when I'm well and dead and buried and under the ground. They can see what their poor old dad used to get up to, or grandfather. And it's lovely to look back on your videos. I mean, I'm looking back on videos now that I did 2 years ago, vape reviewing, whatever. And it's really interesting to look back at what state you was at, where you was at, what adventures you had. It's really lovely to keep them all catalogised. It really is nice to look back. Even now I look back at my own videos. Might be a bit vain looking at your own videos, but I love looking back at my wild camping trips that I've been out on. Even though I've only been YouTubing wild camping for a short period. I wish I'd done a video on the wild camping that I did back in the late 70s, early 80s. I really wish I had all those on film. It'd be lovely to look back at those, because I've been wild camping for a long time, even though I've not been out for nearly 30 years. It's only the last few months that we've started to get back into it. As I say, you never forget all your tricks, all your, all your tips of wild camping, of what to do. You never forget it. It's all coming back to me now, which is lovely. Right, I'm rambling now. The light's going. Getting a bit darker in there, so you can't see me. Where are we? 12 in. God, I think this video will probably be an hour long. Mind you, I'll do quite a bit of editing on it. But a lot of you request longer videos, so hey ho. Lovely jubbly. Right, we're going to head down because it's getting pretty dark now. Get wrapped up. And we'll see you in the morning. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. Good morning, guys. Oh, how are we all doing? Oh, that got quite bloody cold last night, which is quite surprising, since we're supposed to be hitting 25 degrees today. It was quite cold last night, but I managed to get off in the end. It's about 5 o'clock now, and now the sun's... There's a pheasant in the background. All the morning songbird chorus is going, which is lovely. The sun's bursting through the trees over there. It's just popped up over the horizon. It's going to be a glorious day today. This is day 3, our last day now.
which is lovely. Carl's still fast asleep. Just show you that sunrise, guys, over there. Just bear with me. There you go. Sun coming up through the trees over there. Absolutely stunning. There's Carl still fast asleep. Absolutely beautiful. There's a couple of rumbles in the night going past my bivy. I think it was a deer again. We had a couple of barking. On Jack, they were barking in the night, a couple of those. Quite close as well, they was. Yeah, they came across my back of my tarp last night. Couple of chunk running through the woods. But yeah, they did. That was really cold last night. I don't know whether it's because I had a few cans of beer. Might have been because that drops your core temperature down drinking, doesn't it? So that may have been why I felt a bit chilly. Right, guys, I'll get back at you. We've got to get the fire going. Get breakfast on. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Till later. Lovely jubbly, glorious morning. Have a good night, Carl.
Yeah, good.
Nice sleep.
Yeah, mate.
Cool. Put the lid on. Should do it. Right, you take the bottom off. Inside there you've got your fresh powdered ground coffee. I think we're gonna have a problem, aren't we? Thinks it when it's when it was tipping up it used a lot when it did that. That should last for 30 ages, that should. That's a coffee pot there, it's an insulated coffee percolator there. You need to warm that up before you put your coffee in it because you want everything nice and hot. Once this bloody water boils, right, that water's warm now, I'll just warm up the pot. A little bit of water in there, lovely jubbly. Just top that back up. Macaroni. Get the filter nice and hot as well by just leaving that in there to warm everything up. And our bike's got about 10-12 miles maybe to get back to Norwich. That'll mean we've done 27, 54, all the little bits in between as well. Probably knocking on for 60 miles in 2 days, which is not bad. We found 2 lovely campsites. I think this one's the best one of the 2. All the wood's a lot drier in here. There's a lot more sun coming through, which is nice. and that water's got a rolling boil on it. So we'll just empty that out of there. Pour in this fresh coffee inside the percolator. Lovely, all in. Water's bubbling away like a good one. Into the percolator. What the hell?
My first aid kit.
It's big enough.
Got everything in.
Expecting an airplane crash?
What?
Expecting an airplane crash?
Never know.
You know.
Never know.
My first aid kit is a tourniquet, and that's about it. Use nature's natural plasters. Put that on there, but don't squeeze it down. Put the flame on nice and low, and just let that percolate away for 5-10 minutes. And there you go. Whopper doony. You got fresh coffee. Yeah, got to fry everything we've got left. Get rid of all the food. So the backpacks will be lighter on the way back. Just turn that camera up to my Fizzog. Clip up. There you go. Can you see me? I don't like this stand at all. It's not really adjustable as much as I like. See that sun coming through here? Blazing through, absolutely lovely. I like to have a lie down in that barley field there behind us. Really warm in there. It's flipping gorgeous. Right, so that's the percolate, that's the grinder. You pack it away, off the top, folds away. It's quite light, that is. The pot's quite heavy, but I've got a smaller one at home, but it's glass. That's really light. I don't want to bring a glass one out. Lovely job, well. And just turn that off. Just squeeze it down nice and slowly. Filters all those coffee beans out of the liquid to the bottom. Well, there we go. Right into there. Nice dark nectar. Hope you can see that, guys. Lovely jabbly. And coals. Just enough for 2 nice mugs with this percolator. A drop of milk. Sometimes I have it black, but a bit of milk in this. I hope I find my bloody carved spoon. It's got to be here somewhere. Probably find it when I get home. Lovely. There you go, Carlos.
Yeah.
That is bloody lovely. Nice and dark. Rich. It's got a creme element to it. I think it's a blend, a Colombian blend, I don't know. That's proper coffee. Lovely. That'll wake you up in the morning.
Sadly, well, I had to put a little bit more milk in mine because I'm used to 2 sugars. That's like, fuck.
Sausage, bacon, egg, black pudding, fried bread, whatever else we got. Got a rubbish bag up there, we'll take everything home. We'll bury those ashes. Leave everything nice and clean. There's no evidence of anyone using this as a wild camp before, which is surprising because it's a lovely place. But getting up those twin peaks, oh, that was a pain. It's going to be even pain more going down, I think.
Yeah.
It's a vertical drop like that, about 6-8 foot with the bikes. And that was a struggle getting up there. We've got to get down that to get out. Chestnut makes nice bowls and stuff like that for carving and turning. It's ideal wood for turning chestnut. This bed, this lightweight bed, I think the original of this one, because this is probably a Chinese knockoff, the original, I think they're about £160. This was 40 quid, this one. And it's really, really well made and really light, and it's actually lighter than the original, believe it or not. Or if you want the links, just give me a shout, I'll put you the links to it. It puts together within minutes. And it's nice and light. Oh, that coffee is beautiful. Drinking fresh ground coffee in the middle of nowhere, with the birds singing around us, the sun dappling through the trees. Absolute heaven. Still, we got to go home. But we'll be back out again very soon. Yep, nice couple of days on the River Wensummer summit in our kayaks. That'll be exciting. I'm going to cut my gear down even lighter. I want to get it down to about maybe 8 kilo if I can. I think we've got about 15 today, lipstick on the bikes and on our backs. Beauty about my kayak, because it's an inflatable, I don't need a bed system because you've already got the bed with the inflatable kayak. Just put a tarp over the top of that, have a ground sheet under the kayak, bing bang bung, you got a ready-made comfy little cocoon bed. The seats in the kayak will blow up because I can use those as pillows. All I need is a sleeping bag, and that'll be my bed system. Could even sleep on the water, anchor up somewhere. Bugger off. I'm sure there's a wasp nest behind me. Been whizzing through here all day. But they won't bother you if you don't panic. Oh, a wasp! People wonder why I get stung. You cannot panic, just let them go by. Flowers out this time of year. All the spring flowers have gone now. There's a few nice flowers on the Marriotts Way. I'll have to try and take some shots of them on the way back.
Fire's going a treat. Get that down to the embers before we start cooking breakfast. Carl's nearly packed up. He's got to break his big 4x4 DD down. Got all my gear more or less done. Just got to get my tarp down. You can see that pole is going across the ridge line there. Give me a lot more space. Somewhere to hang my light and everything. I like that idea of that pole across the ridge line. Glorious, glorious morning. So we get a nice big breakfast down us. We'll start hitting the trail and we'll stop at the bridge. We'll have a nice end of camp point. Lovely jubbly. Then back to Norwich. I actually spilt some coffee last night and I thought it had gone onto my mat underneath my bed, but it didn't. The reason I was cold in the night, it actually went on my bed. My bed's drying there and my air mat is drying because when I pulled them out they was both soaking wet where I spilt the coffee. What a twat. No wonder I was cold in the night. Sleeping on a damp bed and a damp air bed. What a div brain, eh? That's me all over. There she goes, she's down. Like a big bloody air balloon coming down a zeppelin. Right, I'll come back at you when we get some food on, when them embers are lovely. Back at you later, guys. There we go, we've got breakfast on the go, guys. Big old fry up there, black pudding, some nice caramelised pork sausages, caramelised onion, load of streaky bacon, and have some eggs. There's loads of slabs of bread and butter, crusty bread, and it's cooking away. Look at that lot. Look
Hurry up.
He started always bloody hungry. Lovely jubbly, breakfast is served. We've not bothered with the eggs today because I haven't got a decent frying pan. We've got no water to boil them, but look at that. Wow.
Yummy.
Lovely breakfast, and there's mine there, guys. Lovely jubbly, try and get it out to show you. Lovely jubbly, nice cup of milk. And a nice full English there. Without the eggs, I'm afraid. Gonna get that down, mate. We'll put the fire out. We'll get out of here. Everything's drying out lovely. Nice? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorted. Poker. Right, let's get out of here. We'll have a nice cup of coffee up the station and we'll have a nice pint at the bridge. Till later, guys, be lucky. Right, Carl, you ready for the off, mate?
Yeah, mate. I'm putting weight.
So them big bloody breakfasts and burgers we've had. Right, we're all sorted. Camp's all spotless, guys. There's nothing. No trace of fire. The fire was down there where Carl is. No trace of fire. We took all our rubbish away. We've got a big bag of rubbish there which is going with us. We'll dispose of that. All nice and clean. You never thought we'd been here. Spotless. That bloody 10 foot down there, we have to bring those bikes up. It was easier coming up, it was easier going down. I mean, it was harder coming up. We had to take all the gear off. It's Camp 2 Peaks. This is the Marriotts way here. Right, try and get down here without falling on my arse. I've got about 15 kilo on the back of this bike. Should be alright using the brakes.
Yay!
We're down, we're down. Packaroonie. Let's get up to that bloody pub. This lovely dapple sunlight going down this Marriotts way. Absolutely beautiful. There's Carl up ahead. And we're at Whitwell now. We're just going to have a cup of coffee. Get the bikes up there. Whitwell station. The next stop is the bridge for a pint. We're going to have a cup of coffee, guys. Lovely. gosh, oh blimey guys, it's bloody boiling today, absolutely scorching. That's my blood now. How we all doing? We all alright? We just stopped at the bridge inn about 8 miles back. Oh, we had a lovely pint of lager shandy, sat in the sun, absolute, what a glorious day. Hottest day of the year, I think it's got close to 30 degrees today, and it was tough driving in that, the bikes. But we've done it now. We're only about a mile from Norwich city limits on the end of the trek now, guys. So lovely jubbly. So we've done the full trek, which is nice. I think on my bike we've clocked up about 55 miles in total on my speedo, which is not too bad. It's a nice little ramble in it for a couple of days. Yeah, really love that track all the way through to Elsham. Went a bit past Elsham, so it was lovely. We found some nice camps as well. I mean, it was a struggle finding camps. We had to lift our bikes, carry our bikes up and portage up these bloody hills and over the brambles and all through the stingers and the broken tree limbs to get to these wild camps. You can find them if you do look. You've really got to look hard though, because it's most of the grounds are fenced off in Norfolk as such, guys, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But I hope that wind's not too bad. I'm trying to cover my mic up there. So absolutely lovely. So Marriotts Way, highly recommend it. So there's been no videos of wild camping on Marriotts Way. I've not seen any on YouTube, so this will be the first one for Marriotts Way. Probably because people can't find places to camp, but there's plenty. I mean, if you're doing stealth in and out, there's loads, there's hundreds. Where you're in just before dark and out just before light. The sun's just coming in behind the clouds. So there's plenty of places to camp on Marriotts Way if you're thinking about that, guys. And it's a nice easy trek for a couple of days. Okay, it's only 27 in distance, is it? 26? And we've gone there and back, plus a few extra miles as well. So lovely, really enjoyed it. So thanks for popping in, and thanks from me and Carl for your viewers, guys, which is lovely. Let me know what your channel's all about down below. I'll go and have a look at your content, give you a sub and all that business. If you do the same to me, and give me a share and a like and all the lovely business, guys. And next time we'll be out on the water in our kayaks. Really looking forward to that. That'll be our first wild camp on kayaks. We won't have any problem finding camps with a kayak, because you can get all the remote spaces where big boats can't go. In the Norfolk Broads, or on the River Wensum, or on the Yare, or on the Bur. We've got loads of rivers here. Well, rivers, they're streams really. There's loads of waterways in Norfolk for us to explore on the kayaks. So really looking forward to that. There you go, from me, Stephen, LNT Wild Camping. Thanks for popping in, guys. Lovely camp. Really enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time, probably in about a week's time. Till then, you be good, you stay safe, and we'll see you on the next video.